Welcome to another episode of Standing in the Gap's Highlights. This episode of Highlights is sponsored by the King's Company. If you're looking to bring your business, book, or online course to the next level on Facebook, check out the King's Company link in the description below. Wake up and smell the coffee. Revival of the modern church. In a stirring dialogue held recently, a group of dedicated believers took the stage to rejuvenate their followers' faith and challenge modern church members to awaken to the world's harsh realities. The central theme echoed throughout the discussion: wake up and smell the coffee. Richie opened the floor with an energized welcome. Hello, everyone. We are redoing some of the older episodes and converting them for YouTube. I hope you all enjoy the episode. Wake up and smell the coffee part 1. His enthusiasm set the tone for what unfolded into a heartfelt exploration of faith, awareness, and action. The current church landscape. The conversation quickly delved into the state of modern churches, described in stark, unfiltered terms by the Richie. He painted an image of complacency, highlighting how everyday believers seemed engulfed in routine rather than fervent spirituality. I wish I could be as creative as all three of us are, but the Holy Spirit gives us the titles, and it's pretty wild, he remarked, pointing to divine inspiration as the driving force behind the dialogues. The Richie juxtaposed the superficial engagement of many churchgoers with a more profound, spiritual involvement. He detailed the moment's significance, urging listeners to transcend the mere rituals of attending a service and instead make substantial contributions to their communities. Breaking the chains of routine. Aaron, the man, brought attention to the online platforms nurturing their mission. StandingInTheGaps.org is the website where you can see all the articles and vlogs and all those other fun things, he mentioned, further elaborating on how accessible their movement is to the public. Drawing listeners into greater action, he put forth a clarion call to support their outreach, emphasizing the impact of collective efforts. The conversation then shifted to another thought-provoking dialogue led by Scott, addressed humorously as our resident priest. Amid laughter and light-hearted exchanges, Scott's powerful recount of leveraging humor and creative actions, like his playful story about dressing as a pope for Halloween, underscored the importance of joy and innovation in spiritual outreach. The reality of homelessness and social injustice. The panel didn't shy away from tough social issues either. The Richie shared raw anecdotes reflecting the dire state of homelessness. He articulated the urgent need for believers to be socially conscious and to actively participate in alleviating the suffering of the less fortunate. You can be an ad collector when you're on the internet, but online businesses would be great to advertise on our platform because of our reach, he shared, subtly encouraging listeners to find avenues for broader impact. Scott discussed the unfortunate reality in cities like Portland, Maine, where homelessness is rampant, and the local government seems indifferent. Homeless people are perpetually getting kicked out of places, and the rats have a place, and people have a genuine concern about these animals, he lamented. Call to action. Awakening the sleeping giants. Throughout the discussion, the tone was one of urgency and earnestness. Richie and Aaron consistently returned to their core message: faith should be dynamic, active, and socially conscious. They encouraged church leaders and everyday believers alike to reevaluate their roles and contributions. Pastors were invited to ponder their current approach. Think for yourself, get out of your denominational comfort zone. Go look up the early church. Go look up the history of what you claim to be doing, was one of the powerful admonitions shared by the Richie, urging a return to the roots of Christian fellowship and service. Their conviction was clear: the church must become a vessel of genuine, impactful faith. Actions speak louder than sermons, and it's time for believers to step outside their comfort zones and engage with the world around them actively. Aaron the man reiterated a vital point as the discussion drew to a close. We're not starting a church. We're not starting a religion. We're starting a movement of waking up, he stated, encapsulating the essence of their mission. Conclusion. In conclusion, Wake Up and Smell the Coffee was not just an episode. It was a profound call to action. It is a reminder that faith must be lived, breathed, and shared through tangible actions. The modern church is encouraged to break free from complacency and emerge as a transformative force in society. Scott concluded with a powerful prayer, asking for divine intervention to stir people's hearts, granting them courage and wisdom. As listeners and believers take heed of this message, the hope is for a reinvigorated church ready to face and transform the complexities of today's world. Will you listen? Will you act? It's time to wake up and smell the coffee. For more insights and to stay updated with Standing in the Gaps, listeners are encouraged to like, subscribe, comment, and share their perspectives across various platforms like YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and Facebook. Instagram and X are coming soon. Engage with the Standing in the Gaps community and share your thoughts on this timely and thought-provoking discussion. You can comment on YouTube or on the new Standing in the Gaps Facebook group. Check out the merch store where we have some cool t-shirts. The link is in the description. The full episode of Wake Up and Smell the Coffee will air on August 27th at 6 p.m. EST. And remember, my friend, the best with a capital B is yet to come.